Hello all and welcome, and I'm the MGTOW philosopher. And in this video, I would like to talk about how to treat women like crap. How to do it, what's the process involved, everything you need to know. I'll cover it all in great detail so that when I am done, you'll know all that you need to know to keep a woman around who's always going to want more from you and who, most importantly, will know her place. Now, how to treat a woman like crap. How do you do it? Now, people often tell you to do this. Treat her like crap. That's all you need to do. But they don't often go into detail about the how of it, the process itself. So let me reveal it to you. First off, never be nice. That's number one. Don't compliment her. Not ever. Women see compliments differently than we do. Now, you as a man might think she will love your compliments, seeing that you like her. You might think this is a good thing to show her that you like her. You also might feel good in trying to make her feel good, and you might want to please her. Don't do it! Nothing says desperate, and I want to butter you up, make you happy because I'm a low-value guy and you are higher value than me, so I'm just so gracious to be with you. Nothing says desperate more than doing that, than telling her things like she's hot or beautiful or she has a great ass. Don't ever do any of these things. Women view compliments as being from someone who is of lower value than them. If you compliment them, you are not of as great a value as they are. Your compliments, they raise her up and they lower you down. If you compliment her, it A, boosts her ego, and B, diminishes you in her eyes. It makes her think that you're essentially a pathetic guy that's grateful just to have someone, anyone, and you want to keep her around, so you'll do or say whatever you have to. Hence, why you were laying it on so thick. Basically, she will think you are pathetic. Don't do it. Next, don't do anything for her, period. Women already view men as a utility. Don't reinforce this belief by doing anything for them. Don't change her oil, for example. Don't fix her freaking car or install her washing machine. Don't offer to fix, repair, install, or do a damn thing for her. As men, yeah, we naturally want to fix things, and any opportunity to show off the fact that we have valuable skills is just another signal to her that you're too eager to please, which in her mind actually means the opposite. You don't have anything to offer, so you're having to try hard to win her affections. So such an approach, it just doesn't work. Next, chivalry is fucking dead. Don't be her white knight, her Prince Charming. Don't carry shit for her. If she brings stuff that's too heavy for her to carry, oh well, let her carry it anyway. I guarantee it won't happen again. There is no more obvious sign that she sees you as nothing more than a pack mule than if she tries to get you to carry her handbag, shopping bags, or whatever. Just don't do it. And if she gets mad, simply tell her that, hey, I'm not asking you to carry my shit, am I? So why should you expect me to carry yours? You are equal, right? Okay. She might act peeved and maybe even continue to try and push you to carry her stuff. Now, if she does that, this is, at least on her part, a way to try and let you know who's dominant. You just need to keep shaking your head. Nope, not going to do it. It might be hard at first, as men have been socialized to serve women. But you need to cut that shit out, because she is not going to respect you if you do it. You know, women are odd. They ask you to do something and then lose, not gain respect for you if you actually do it. It seems contradictory, but that's how they are. You must not succumb to your base desire to do what she wants. We are not pack mules, gentlemen. So don't make yourself one. Have some goddamn self-respect. Next, don't open the door for her. Who the fuck is she anyway? Doormen open doors. Are you a fucking doorman? Are you a low-skill man wearing a long-ass coat in the middle of summer and some ugly-ass hat who's being paid by a bunch of pretentious scumbags to open a door for them? A job that can be done by a motion sensor and an electric fucking motor? Fuck no. Fuck that shit. Unless that fucking door weighs a ton, she can open it her damn self. Hell, if she must, she can shoulder that motherfucker and put her legs into it. But don't ever, ever open a fucking door for her. It sends the message that you are her servant and that she is superior to you. You got it? Kings and queens and shit get fucking doors open for them. Not some woman who is no better than you. She's your equal, right? Right. Then she opens her own fucking door. You see, not serving them sends the message to them that you are a very high-value male and that you don't take shit. And you have no need to curry favor with her by opening her doors. You are high value with a lot to offer, and you have no need to stoop to such servile behavior. Next, the same goes for pulling out chairs. This is more Victorian age bullshit. Don't do it. It sends the same servile message and makes her think that you're nothing more than a utility there to serve her. And utilities are disposable. Next, we men complain about women treating us like disposable utilities. But some of that's on us, guys. Keep that in mind. We do all this utilitarian shit for them, and then we're surprised when they treat us in a utilitarian way. Really? Don't complain about it and just don't do it. Next, as a man, you need to be more aware of your actions and how she may and likely will interpret them. And then you need to check that shit. So guys, be more self-aware. Treat her with indifference. This goes to a general attitude overall. For example, don't look at her so much. Just don't look at her. She might be hot and nice to look at, but women know when a man is secretly checking her out. If you're checking her out all the time, it sends a similar message to her as when you compliment her. Women might be insecure, but they are easily led to believe that they're all that, and that you are a lousy piece of shit not worth their time. So do not continuously check her out, no matter how hot you might think she is. Next, don't be afraid to look at other women. Now, this might seem real counterintuitive because we've seen these horse, hagged out, nasty shrews on TV freaking out on a guy because he looked at some woman's ass or something. But don't be afraid to do it, though discreetly. Women should, of course, not be bothered by this, but we all know they're insecure, so it fucking drives them nuts. But if you're discreet about it, you get away with it, make them more insecure, and you don't even need to turn your head. You can just glance at another woman's ass with your eyes quickly. You know, your eyes can dart around and your head don't move, and woman doesn't even know if you're, you know, she'll see it, but she's like, is he really looking? And then, of course, they're so insecure, they're sure you were. Okay? And she will see it. And if you do this often, she might complain. Good! Just say no, you weren't doing it. And she'll start to wonder what those women have that she does not. Good! Also, she might not say anything, but she will notice. And she won't like it. Also good. By the way, as I said before, don't be overt about it or purposeful. It must seem unconscious, okay? And you can't let her be sure it's even happening. And again, if she complains, always deny it. Like it's all in her head. Perfect. Next, give her backhanded compliments. This one can be a tough one to understand for a guy, but it's really quite simple. You don't want to insult her. That's not how you treat a woman like crap. Telling her she's a bitch, a cunt, or a whore, it's not the way to go. You don't do that. Even if it is true, okay? But no, you must be more subtle about it. For example, if she asks if this dress makes her look fat, you say, yeah, a little, but I love women with a little meat on their bones. And you say it in a playful tone of voice, of course. Or if she asks you if you think she's beautiful, you say, not by most men's standards, maybe, but I like how you look. Or something along those lines. The key is to never, ever give them what they want or what they're fishing for. Women are like blow-up dolls, except your compliments and kindness are like helium. And the more she gets, the more likely she is to bloat up and float away and leave you standing there wondering what the hell you did. I'll tell you what you did. You were nice to her, you moron. That's what you did. Next, never be on time. If you're on time, it makes her feel like she's special and important to you. And you just can't have that. Make her wait a bit. Always be late 10 or 15 minutes. It'll piss her off. But it's what she wants. She wants someone who treats her like crap. You must be really high value if you can afford to be so inconsiderate and just leave her standing there all the time. This is what she really wants. Someone possessing high value, at least in her mind. You could be the shallowest jerk in the world. Doesn't matter. As long as you treat her like garbage, she'll instinctually feel like you're higher value than she is. And she'll want to be with you even more. Also, it's about her own insecurity. She'll be saying to herself, what's so lacking about me that I can't get him to show up on time or carry my bag for me? All these things play into her insecurities, which is always good for you. Next, don't call her. Right. Never call her. We have text messages now. So the last thing you want to do is call her and hear her talk about her day. Ugh. If you want a booty call, just send a text message or something. But don't do this very often. Just don't contact her when you just want to chat. Only contact her if you want to actually do something, not to keep the so-called lines of communication open. Even if she's your girlfriend, don't do it. Now, this makes her feel like she's important to you, you see, if you're always contacting her. And if she feels that way, she will take advantage and start to demand things and become difficult. Trust me on this. You see, women are like children. They have no real self-control, which is why they get fat so easily. And if they see any weakness whatsoever that they can exploit for their own gain, they will. Even if it harms the relationship, they don't care. Now, your job is not to provide any opening and let her believe that she is in no way important to you. Then she'll become fixated on what she can do to get your favor, okay? Your attention, or what she might be doing wrong and how she can fix it. What you don't want to do, what you don't want is for her to see any signs that you like her or favor her or grateful to her or want to please her, because she'll take that shit and run with it. Next, do not pay for her drinks. God damn it. If you're just meeting a woman, never ever pay for her drinks. Same goes for if you're already dating her. Doesn't matter. Women wanted freedom, okay? They wanted equality, and they wanted the ability to work and make more money than us. Now they have it, so let them spend the money on themselves. Let them buy their own goddamn drinks. Don't buy them drinks. They can buy their own drinks. If you're with a woman and you go out to a bar or nightclub, be sure to ask for 2 tabs. But whatever you do, never pay for her. This will send the message that you will pay for her. And trust me, if you send the message that you will pay for her, she will take advantage of that in the future. You are not a utility. You are not a human wallet. Okay? You are a utility to her if you let yourself be one. Don't do it. Make it so that she has to please you to get your attention and not the other way around. And even then, only give her your attention in the form of sex. Next, never buy her shit. Never, ever. Your money is for you. You don't work to give her fucking bags and pants and shit. You work for you. Your money is for you. Okay? Never give her gifts, except maybe on her birthday. And you might want to accidentally forget that, though that might be taking it too far. But if you do get her a gift for her birthday, which you probably should actually, make it something that both of you can enjoy. Maybe some lingerie or tickets to something, maybe a show or something that you also want to see. But don't get her nothing gifts, meaning don't get her gifts just for the heck of it, okay? Next, no fucking Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is just a bullshit made-up holiday designed to get you to buy shit for a woman and then worship them. The man gets nothing out of it. Valentine's Day is Woman's Worship Day. Don't do Valentine's Day at all. If she doesn't like it, fuck her. It ain't her birthday. And if she wants to know why you refuse to go out for Valentine's Day, tell her the truth. There's no man's worship day, so why should there be a woman's worship day? You wanted to be equal? Now you're equal. Explanation given, case closed. Valentine's Day sends such a horrible message to women that you are setting yourself up for failure. The gifts, the flowers, the candy, the bullshit romance, all are for her, all to service her. She won't see it in the context of just some special day either, and she will come to expect it all the time and will get so much attention and validation from you on just that one day that all your prior hard work will have gone down the drain. This is the opposite of indifference. It's an orgy of attention and you showing favor for her and acting uber grateful to have her. She will come to expect it all the time, and she'll get the ego boost and validation that you never, ever want to give her. So just don't do it. Next, don't carry heavy objects, gentlemen. Don't fulfill your so-called gender role. She will respect you more if you don't. Now, if she asks you to do this, say, sorry, can't do it. When was the last time I asked you for help doing something? You're strong. You're an independent woman, right? There's really no reply to that. And believe me, she'll manage to get that heavy suitcase up on the bed or that giant water jug thing that weighs 40 pounds up on the top of the dispenser. She'll manage to get it done. Don't worry. Next, don't spend money on her. The best thing you can do is spend zero money. Now, this might not be possible, but spend as little as possible. I'd say $50 max. It depends. Me, I spend zero. I pay for my own stuff, then walk away. Now, what can she do? Yell at my back to come back and pay for her? Or when paying the bill for a meal, just plop down your half and tell her what her half is. You'll find out real quick if she's interested in you or just having someone pay for her meals. If the latter is the case, you won't hear back from her, which is fine. Move on to the next woman. They are endless in number. Next, don't contact her the next day, whether it is your first time having sex or the 300th time. Don't contact her. You might feel close to her, and want to chit-chat. Don't do it. That's woman's shit. And honestly, it sends the wrong message. You see, you want to stay aloof and distant. Of course, she might complain that you're aloof and distant. She's going to complain anyway. But she will continue to stay interested in you. She will continue to try and get you to communicate more, be less aloof and distant. And the reason for that is because women, they like to fix things. They suck at it, of course. We men are the ones that are good at fixing things, but they like doing it anyway. They like fixing things, improving things, and that includes fixing and improving people. Yeah, they're shite at it, but they love it. So feel free to feed into that. They love that shit, really. From fixing you to fixing the relationship, which is just fine for you. The relationship, you got no problem. But she wants to fix everything. They want to fix, improve, make everything better. They want to improve you because the better you are, the better she feels about herself. having a higher value, better guy, and because they just love doing it. Let them do it. That's fine. And if you think this shit can't last, you're wrong. Women will stick around for years and be your fuck toy. They will come when you call and ask for sex just to make you happy. They will do any and everything they can to make you happy, so as to try and get your favor. The key is to never give it to them, because once they get it, they will have fulfilled their task. They'll feel validated, and more likely than not, they just won't stick around for long after that, as they've pretty much gotten what they needed. So don't tell them you love them. Don't do shit for them. Don't serve them or be chivalrous in any way. If you're an asshole who isn't considerate, gives backhanded compliments, doesn't act as a pack mule, and always leaves her wanting for validation, then she won't leave you for a good long time. That non-validation shit, it's like a magnet to her, and she'll be attracted to you until she gets it. So never give it to her. I've literally had women stick around for years via this method. Treating a woman like crap, it works. It might seem counterintuitive, but it might, especially to a woman, it would seem counterintuitive. But we are not women. You see, their brains don't work like ours. Or actually, they don't work in any rational way, really. Now, the hardest part is usually for a so-called nice guy to overcome his natural instincts to be nice and treat a woman like she is special, as if she should be put on a pedestal. That's the instinct that most nice guys have. That's their whole problem. That instinct is wrong and should never be indulged. See, she is in no way superior to you, and in fact is inferior to you. You're a man. You are smarter, stronger, faster, and you're better in almost any way. What the fuck are you putting her on a pedestal for, you fool? You need to know this in your own mind, in your own heart, that you are superior. Because objectively, it's true. And also because it'll help you get past any problem you might have with treating her like crap. If you understand and realize that she is inferior, not superior to you. Now, these are things that men used to know, and it's time you know it now. You nice guys out there, you need to realize this truth. You need to realize this truth, embrace it. And also remember that women, they actually want this. If they didn't want it, they'd be with a nice guy. You're actually giving them what they want when you treat them like crap. No, you've not been taught that, because women, they're not honest. They're not even honest with themselves. And the media and Hollywood, they lie to you with bullshit movies. And your single mamas, they lied to you too. Yet, who does your mommy complain about? That's right. She complains about your asshole daddy, who she fucked and now secretly wishes was still there. But he left her bitter, angry ass a long time ago. Keep that in mind, gentlemen. Women, they want a jerk. They want a bad boy. And women, they make it impossible to be with them unless you are a dick. So embrace your inner dick. Embrace it and be a dick. And don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it. I mean, hell, women treat all men like shit anyway. But the bad guy, he treats them like shit. And they kowtow to him for fear of losing him. So you must be the bad guy if you ever want to get any pussy and be treated with any sort of respect. It's just that simple. So you nice guys out there, become more self-aware. Overcome your base instincts to service women and make them happy. And instead, treat her like shit. It works, gentlemen. Trust me. The more insecure she is, the better treating her like crap will work. And the longer she will stick around. And the wonderful thing about this shit is, treating her like crap, it feeds into her own insecurities. So it's self-reinforcing. It's perfect. And trust me, this shit works. I am the MGTOW philosopher, and I wish you a good day. Take care.